We have Dr. Gopal V. Shavi to present us on the topic Innovative Drug Delivery Aspects in Pharmaceuticals. Dr. Gopal V. Shavi is a principal professional Global MSAT FGMIE Technical Manufacturing Support and Development at Pharma, Ireland. He obtained his PhD from Manipal University. He worked as a scientist at SPI Pharma Incorporated, Bangalore, formulation scientist at SCMEA Research Centre, Ireland, and product development supervisor at Mayan Damastone, Ireland. He is having 10 years of strong industrial experience. He is expert in formulation research and development of parenteral NDDs like microsphere, liposomes, and nanoparticles. He has published several research and review articles in reputed international journals. We are delighted to listen your encouraging words, sir. Here comes Dr. Gopal Vishavi. Over to you, sir.
Sir, kindly switch on your microphone, sir. Kindly switch on your microphone.
Thanks for remembering. It's just because I've just adopted the Teams, so it's just first time I'm doing in Google, so that's why it just keep on changing. Thanks very much for remembering again, Purushottam, and thanks for introduction and giving me opportunity for this giving the presentation. Okay, I'll share my screen. Let me know you can see my screen.
No, sir. No. Yeah. Now it's visible, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, so basically I'm going to give the presentation on innovative drug development aspects in pharmaceutical, and you can stop me in between if anybody has any questions. This presentation is just giving a background of what's happening in the market basically on innovative drug delivery system. Okay, so a lot of people, in the world, in the pharmaceutical world, we have a vast formulation research, okay, have been done and also being, developed, and also some of the products are on the market as well. Okay, with simple, what I would say, for the small molecules or also for the large molecules, and also some protein and peptides as well. Okay, so what is drug delivery system? As you all know, okay, it can be a drug delivery may be defined as a system comprising of both physicochemical and also pharmacokinetic properties, and mainly based on the formulation. How do you formulate? And also depend on the type of technology used to make the drug formulation, and also the type of dosage form to carry the drug inside the body. And finally, once it is carried into the body, it's a mechanism for the release. So these are all some of the, I would say, the rate limiting factors or limitations required for any drug delivery system. Okay, but now in the present scenario, all the conventional drug delivery have a minimal synchronization between the required time for the drug product to be a therapeutic effective. Okay, so that so that it can achieve a plasma concentration. So there are many limitations to achieve this plasma concentration. Okay, that's why a lot of people are working on advanced drug delivery system, which comprises all of these factors, okay, to achieve a desired release pattern. Okay, and also it should be effective as well. The benefits of innovative drug delivery system is, as we all know, but the first thing is it increased safety and efficacy of the drug, site-specific delivery, which we call target drug delivery, and long-term delivery or sustained and controlled drug delivery system, and also the depot formulation, and there will be a decrease in toxicity or side effects because it will be covered by some of the carrier systems, which is polymers or any substrate which they use in formulation development, and increased convenience because for the best example with this depot formulation, because once you inject, it will release for a long-term period, maybe up to from 1 month to 3 months, and this will allow you to the shorter hospitalization, and viable treatments for previously incurable diseases. And most of the advanced drug delivery are very potential for prophylactic application. This will also, overall, it will lead to lower health cost, both short and long term, better patient compliance by reducing the dose frequency. Again, this is sustained and controlled drug delivery systems, and most of them now available are very cost effective as well. So basically, I want to present here the current status of what is the global market on advanced drug delivery system. These are some of the figures based on some of the marketed literatures. Okay, the advanced drug delivery system, which comprises of all, oral, parenteral, ophthalmic, and also including some other, the protein peptide delivery dosage forms. So it is expected to grow from 230 billion in 2020 to 310 billion by 2025 at an annual growth rate of 6.1%, which is a huge compared to the last 10 years, I would say. Okay, it was around 3.9%, and now within the last in the next 5 years, it will be growing at a rate of 6.1%. Among the advanced drug delivery system, oral drug delivery also is one of the huge market, and parenteral drug delivery as well, and also the transdermal drug delivery. But at the least, and and the most important is the pharmaceutical excipients also also should grow from 8.3 billion to 10.6 billion by the end of 2026 at an annual growth rate of 5%. So there is a lot of advanced drug delivery system in oral platform as well. I don't know how many people are, most of the people are aware, but there are, even if you take a simple molecule, I would say, the paracetamol or any ibuprofen or any anti-inflammatory or any antihypertensive drug, we can make a platform with an excipients, okay, and then just add the different small molecules into that. So basically the platform which we developed, it is suitable for most of the drugs, and that too platform, okay, which has many excipients in that, and it is a co-processed, we call it as co-processed substrate or co-processed ingredient, where you just add the active into that and then compress the tablets, or if you want, you can make into the powder formulation, which is sachets, and also what I can say mini tablets as well. So that's how the advanced, oral drug delivery covers the part of advanced drug delivery, and also the taste masking. A lot of the drugs are very bitter, as you know, most of the APIs. So we can coat the API with a different polymers and produce what I would say a very good therapeutic effect compared to conventional dosage forms which are available on the market now. And similarly, parenteral drug delivery market is a huge. Again, the injectables, which is now available in most of the formulations, so microspheres, okay, and liposomes, and also nanoparticles. Some of the microspheres is very well known, which is a leuprolide depot injection, which is based on a biodegradable polymers, which are PLGA or PLA. Okay, there are different grades of polylactic acid and polyglycolic lactic acid combination, which are used to make the parenteral depot formulation. Okay, this is just a parenteral drug delivery. I'm not including anything on the medical device and all those things or pre-filled syringes. I'm just talking only on the polymer based here. This figure, the parenteral drug delivery is based on the polymeric based system. Okay, and also similarly, the global market for transdermal drug delivery system is expected to grow by 6.4 billion in 2021 to 7.8 at an annual growth rate of 4.2%. So presently, I'm working on all of these drug delivery system, parenteral, transdermal, okay, and the oral dosage forms. So transdermal has a huge market now, and I would say, as I'm working in Pharma are mostly on the, 80% of their products are in transdermal, and they have a huge demand for transdermal with a different, or for different APIs and different platforms. Okay, so this is just the global trend which I've given, but there is a lot of details if you can do the literature search on this advanced drug delivery system. Okay. Uh, so multiple platform technologies with the use of a suitable carrier system or oral control release, again, which I said polymeric based. It may be any kind of polymer. Okay, 1 day release, I mean 24-hour release, 48-hour release. So which the best example is, ethyl cellulose 10 CPS. There are different polymers again for 2 weeks or 1 month, and delivery of large molecules, proteins and peptides. So basically proteins and peptide molecule, basically, the best example is nowadays the growth hormones. They are now being formulated into liposomes. Okay. And where it can be given a sustained release formulation. Okay. And transdermal and topical delivery. So here in this, even I can give a best example. So many high complex molecules can be formulated into a transdermal delivery. Okay. And polymeric and microparticles, which is microsphere. And coming to the liposomes, there are different type of liposomes: conventional, stealth, which is, again, we call it as pegylated, as we all know, and there are some formulation available in the market as well. The best example is doxorubicin for stealth liposomes, and the proliposomes and immunoliposomes. And nanoparticles, I think still we have a solid lipid, nanocapsules, polymeric, different type of, what I would say, the forms in nanoparticles, and also the neosomes. Okay. So these are some of the innovative regular platforms, and you all know that these are very well existing in academic research and also in most of the formulation research center. But the idea is we have to bring this to the market, and that too with the simple and small molecules, not rather than having a complexity in the molecules and then trying to make it a polymeric formulation. There are so many small molecules which needs these innovative platform technologies, and they will be cost effective, and so many companies are working on those as well. Okay. As I said, again, the taste masking nowadays, there are a lot of tablets, what we call it as oral disintegrating tablet. They're all taste masked. Okay. And different technologies are available for taste masking: complexation, phase suppression, coating, and also for the basically for technology for insoluble drugs. Okay. Presently for insoluble drugs, there is a lot of demand as well by using by what I would say, by increasing the solubility by hot melt extrusion. Most of the companies have this hot melt extrusion technique, and also the solid dispersion technique, nanocrystal, and spray drying. Spray drying also is one of the already well existed process in the industrial scale. Okay. And all some of the drugs through intranasal, which is nasal spray and all those stuff, pulmonary, transdermal, buccal, and sublingual, colon, and transmucosal. Buccal and sublingual also is one of the most important platform, because so many drugs which undergoes first pass metabolism, but the small molecules can be administered through buccal and sublingual by making through a simple dosage form. Okay. And that is, again, when I say simple dosage form, it means that we can make buccal and sublingual tablets just by direct compression technique, compared to the most of the marketed products which are available as a lyophilized tablet, which is a very most expensive process. The lyophilization is a most expensive process, and those tablets now can be made by direct compression, so which can be administered through buccal and sublingual. Okay. They are well developed now. So again, I'm coming to the oral controlled release, some of the platforms which I can give an example. Osmotic system. Osmotic pressure has a driving force for the delivery force. So here I can say here, some of the companies which are working here is called as elementary osmotic pump, osmotic core, which is coated with a semi-permeable membrane, and it has a delivery orifice. The company is Flakes of Alza Corporation in US. And next, again, the macro cap, which is a controlled release pellet system. Okay. Based on the coating of pellets with specialized polymers to control the rate and local of drug release. I don't know, the best example I can give you is, for the proton pump inhibitors, which is widely available in most of the market, which is, pantoprazole, lansoprazole, so many are available, but still, there is a lot of work going on for the generic market here as well on this one, where they want to get the delayed release. And still there, what I can say is that even though the lot of generic formulation available, they are struggling to get the desired release pattern, because all of the drug release is failing in stability during stability studies. So that's why they need different layers of coating, which it can achieve or which can control the rate of and also localize the drug release. And other example is micropump, which is a Flammel Technologies, which is based in France, the company, suitable for drugs that require extended absorption time in small intestine. Okay. So again, the multiporous oral drug absorption system, the Allen Corporation, Ireland. So drug is surrounded by a non-disintegrating time-release coating, diffuse the drug in a rate-limiting manner. So see, there in the oral dosage form itself, we have all of these different platforms where it can achieve or control the release. Okay. And again, continuing, so there are different examples. Single composition osmotic tablet system, Hendrix Pharmaceutical, which is US based. Again, it is based on the osmotic principle and utilizes various osmotic modulating agents as well as polymeric coating. Okay. And again, POTAB system, and again 0S. These are all the brand names, which tablet technology, advanced regulatory technology. This is again, which is based in Switzerland, who working on this oral advanced drug delivery technologies. Okay, so tablet consists mainly of a core of poorly waterable soluble drug along with a gel forming agents and standard excipients. Okay, again, C-form microsphere technology allows the uniform sized and shape for pharmaceutical compounds, which can be used in variety of dosage forms. Again, this is C-form microsphere technology is based on based on spray drying, which can be used in the variety of dosage forms: tablets, capsules, suspension, effervescent tablets, and sachets. Okay, so constant surface, this is called as CONSUFER, constant surface area drug delivery shuttle. So a constant surface area is presented during the drug transit through the GI tract, gastrointestinal tract. And again, there are so many examples which I've just taken from the literatures, or I would say most of the articles. So these are some of the diffusion control release matrix system, and then pulsatile hydrogel system, and then dual release absorption. Again, this is from Allen Corporation, and then multipore technologies. So there are so many advanced drug delivery in the oral dosage form itself, where we can formulate the existing APIs into these technology. So it will be a novel platform, what I would say, the novel medicines to the patients, okay, which are cost effective. So again, these are some of the example, as I mentioned. So there are so many like this, which are just, I would say, for the oral dosage forms. So coming to the large molecule, there are, again, these are some of the example: biodegradable enhanced oral drug absorption system designed for the delivery of macromolecules and is based on the entrapment of pharmaceutical entities in the range of submicron range within the biodegradable. Here they generally use the PLGA based polymer, because we need a high molecular weight polymer to coat or to encapsulate the large molecule of, the large molecular weight API. Okay. Again, this is called, there is one more depot foam. Depotec consists of microscopic spherical particles composed of hundreds to thousands of depots encapsulating the drug to be delivered. Okay, so there are some of the examples: Duros, Loctas, macromol systems. Okay, and coming to the transdermal and topical delivery, so there is a different passive transdermal patch employing a hydrogel matrix in which active moiety is incorporated, which is a Deramflex, and also the microsponge system, Polytrat system, Theraderm. These are all the brand names based on the formulation by using a biodegradable polymers. Okay, so they all provide the controlled release of drugs directly into the bloodstream through intact skin. Okay, coming to the novel platform, which is, I would say, the liposomes and nanoparticles, microparticles, which are now mostly hot discussed topics in any pharmaceutical world. I would say it's been existing since many years, but still we found only few products on the market. Okay, so those are some of the. Here is novosome lipid vesicles, micellar nanoparticles, proliposomes, steel liposomes, and these are some of the companies which are, developed these and are available in the market. Novavax, Sequis Pharmaceuticals. So they're both different kinds. I mean, when I would say so conventional and steel liposome, steel liposomes are nothing but a polymer coated or polyethylene glycolate coated liposomes, and which you all well known in the academic research.